Alright, it's Trish here with Dance Fitness, etc. And I'm going to go over a few different stretches in the static stretch category today for some different major muscle groups. We're going to start with the hamstrings. So one that's very common is to be able to sit in a pike. And what you want to be able to do is, in this position, in the long sitting position, not have your knees be bent and not have your back be rounded. If your hamstrings are very tight, I can give you an alternative. If you find that your hamstrings are very tight, you want to prop yourself up on something to allow yourself to be able to sit up tall. But what sometimes happens then is the knees hyperextend. So having something here, and I just have a little bit of a blanket, or a little blanket that I can put under my knees to prevent a little hyperextension, that can be also very useful for you. If you feel a stretch already just in getting into this position and sitting up tall, you can place your hands here and hold it. You can also play around with either flexing the feet or pointing the toes, as the sensation in the back of the legs will be different. You may need a few yoga blocks or a telephone book or something of that nature to try to help you get a little higher if your hamstrings are very tight. For those whose hamstrings have a little more flexibility, you can start in this position and again work on sitting up tall. If you get a stretch here, you can just hold, again with flexed or pointed toes. If you need a little bit more, you want to bend at the hips and not at the back. That's not going to do much for your hamstrings. So you can bend over gently here, you can place the hands on the legs, and if you can continue to go over, great. If not, if this is where you need to be, then you hold your stretch here. Another way to do your hamstrings would be in standing, and you can have your feet together or just underneath your hips, and you can work on doing what most will call a forward fold. Try to let the head relax all the way so that you're getting a stretch from the back of the calves, behind the knees, the back of the legs, and possibly even into the back. For a hamstring stretch using a strap, you can lie on your back and place the strap around the ball of the foot. Work then on keeping both legs straight and use the strap to help pull your leg up. You want to make sure that you're not pulling up so far that this bottom leg bends. You want to try to keep the back leg down as much as possible to keep the pelvis and the back neutral, and then work on stretching the hamstring, the back of the thigh from there.